Okay, we got audio now. Woohoo, we got audio now.
Everybody, can you hear me now?
Yes, they can.
Awesome. I'm going to try not to yell, but I'm so happy you can hear me. And I'm so happy to be here, my favorite hour of the week with all of our friends. I see that a lot of you are already waiting for your questions to be answered.
That chat is no longer valid. I have to stop the stream and restart it, so it's a brand new stream.
Oh my goodness.
So whatever you had set up is not set up anymore.
Okay, so
There's nothing I can do. Give us a second, folks. I was using the computer for Zoom this week, and well, that messed things up.
okay. So now I am sorry. Do you have the early ones? Because I don't have the chat. My first part of the chat is with Belk.
Can I please finish setting this up?
Well, of course you can. I have a 5-card draw to do. So while the producer is setting everything up, we'll get on with your questions. But let's go to our opening pick 5. And this is for all the lovelorn out there, all those out there that are wondering, is he thinking about me? Well, I hear from my crush today. So all you people out there, lucky, unlucky, that have crushes, we're starting out the show with a reading for you. And I've pulled 5 cards. So pick either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 for this week in your crush. Did you pick card number 1? Well, if you pick card number 1, now can they see the cards on the table?
Yes, they can.
Okay, awesome. If you pick card number 1, then your card is a 3 of coins, but it's a 3 of coins reversed. So the 3 of coins in reverse is plans not coming quite to fruition. So you might have some false starts this week, but things aren't going to go quite to plan. I'm not saying it's a disaster, but you might find some obstacles there. They happen. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then this week in your crush, it's a Chariot reversed. And with a Chariot reversed, Chariot is about getting ahead of our emotions, getting a handle on our emotions. And when it's reversed, it means that you might find yourself a little emotional this week. And you may have to give yourself a time out. Remember, before you say anything or act on anything this week, count to 10. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then this week in your crush, is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a really good card. So you're going to have a good connection. You're going to make some sort of small connection, even if it's something as simple as a hi. There will be a connection with your crush this week. So did you pick card number 4? Well, if you pick card number 4, then this week in your crush is the 7 of Swords reversed. And with the 7 of Swords reversed, it means that the people that have been working against you, or maybe the people who have been gossiping against you, are going to kind of get a dose of their own medicine. So that's this week in your crush, you're going to see karma strike somebody, not you. Sometimes that's nice, especially when people are not quite nice. So did you pick card number 5 for this week in your crush? Well, if you pick card number 5, your card is the 6 of coins. But it's the 6 of coins reversed. And the 6 of coins right side up is about things being flowing in a very metered fashion. But when it's reversed, it's kind of like the floodgates open. So you have more of an open communication with your crush. I'm not saying you're going to hit the jackpot this week, but you're certainly going to feel like you've made some progress in your crush. And that was our 5-card draw. Every week we start out the program with a 5-card draw for the lovelorn out there and those with a crush. So welcome, everybody.
Yes, welcome. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we are in full swing now. Our first question comes from Belk. Will I move to another country soon?
Okay, and if you've asked a question before that, because I know that High Priestess Tarot, Patricia, and Lynette had all asked questions as well. I'm going to do Belk, but then I'm going to do those three if that's okay.
Yeah, if their questions are up, yes.
Yes. Oh, there they are. Okay, never mind. Everybody's there. Okay, so Belk. Belk wants to know, will I move to another country soon? Well, let's see. Okay, so we're going to pull 3 cards, and I'm using my old friends, the Scapini Tarot, which the producer tells me doesn't show up so good on the camera, but we're going to use it for the first couple of ones anyhow. They're my old friends. I've had them for a long time. So, Belk, moving to another country. Oh, it's ready. Okay, so just 3 quick cards. Yes. Yes, you will be moving. Yes, you will be moving. When I see that not everything's going to go as smoothly as you hoped, but yes, you'll be moving to another country, and once you're in the other country, that's going to feel like everything just kind of comes together. But I think the trip itself and the transfer itself is going to be a little bit stressful, but aren't moves always stressful? Thank you for tuning in. And we have High Priestess Tarot. And High Priestess Tarot wants to know, did I make the right decision cutting off my old best friend? I don't know, what part of her did you cut off? Ooh, was that a 1?
No.
Okay. Anyhow, I think I'm funny, but sometimes I'm not. So, did I make the right decision cutting off my best friend, my old best friend? Okay. And, sometimes the people that were the flower in our garden of our life turn into weeds. And when that happens, you got to pull the weeds. Okay, so let's see. High Priestess Tarot. Priestess Tarot. And I'm going to do a northeast southwest for you. Okay, so. Well, I can see you're stressing a lot about it. You're worrying a lot about it, but it feels like it's kind of, the coffin's there. It feels like it's already a dead issue. You can worry about whether you did right or wrong, but it's an irretrievable action. Yeah, I would say yes, yes, yes. Because whatever the betrayal was, it was massive and it was major. Because it feels like it's not only irretrievable action, but it also feels like trust and friendship was basically murdered, for lack of a better way to put it. Okay, sometimes when people turn into weeds, they also serve as an obstacle in our life, because it feels like what the cards are telling you is that yes, you did the right thing. They're acknowledging that it hurts, and they're acknowledging that it's left a hole in your life. But they're also pointing out to you that this is going to make things move forward a lot faster. And it seems like there must have been a lot of emotionality here, because it's saying, going forward, you're going to have a handle on your emotions, and you're going to be in control of your own life. And let's see how the flow goes. Oh yeah, it really is a new beginning, and it's almost like the birth of your confidence here, High Priestess Tarot. But you are getting a resounding yes, even though the cards are acknowledging that it hurts. Okay, so thank you for tuning in, and thank you everybody for tuning in. Remember, you help us a lot by subscribing. And actually, if you want to ask a question, you do need to subscribe. And you also help us out a lot by just giving a like and maybe telling your friends about us. Okay, so I'm going to move on and do a couple more. Haunting Podcast Live wants to check in. Oh, okay. Haunting Podcast Live wants to help us. Speaking of Haunting Podcast Live, Trevor, who runs the interview show that Haunting Podcast Live broadcasts on Friday night, had taken a bit of a sabbatical, and I wanted to welcome him back. It's nice to see your show on the air again. I did watch it. Okay, so Patricia wants to know, will my OSAP documents I uploaded get approval before August 19th? I don't even think I have to look at that, Patricia. You are being impatient there. You are, you're dealing with the government. There's real time and government time. But I'm going to answer your question.
They do tend to fast track those late OSAP applications because they want to get those kids to school. Or adults.
Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. And anybody out there who reads the tarot, looks at Tower and says, "Oh my God, that's a bad card," but it's reversed. So it's kind of like disaster averted. So I think you slipped in right in the nick of time. You want to know how? You want to know if the documents will get approval before August 19th. I don't know whether they'll get approval by your deadline, but according to this, you do get in just in the nick of time. And I do mean just in the nick of time. Okay. So Rainbow, hi Rainbow, it's so nice to see you. And Rainbow wants to know, can you see if I will meet my life partner soon? Okay. Rainbow, ooh. Okay, so one thing I get with you, Rainbow, and the way the cards kind of fell out, I think that you might be putting the cart before the horse a little bit here. So it makes me wonder what exactly you expect from a life partner. So let's see. Let me just see where you're at. Okay, so we're going to do the northeast, southwest of Rainbow. And I know you want me to scooch that up a little bit. Okay, so the cards say that as you're coming into the now, you have done a lot of healing emotionally, but it looks like one of the problems with you is issues with males in your life, and when I put it down, it says daddy issues, daddy issues, daddy issues, daddy issues, and I don't know whether that's actually true, whether it's daddy issues or not, but you have had problems with men in the past. And I get this feeling that you kind of have attracted the sort of guys, the emotional abusers, and they're always the ones that you really, it's hard to put your finger exactly on what they're doing or saying that's making you feel so bad. You just know that they're being around to make you feel bad. Okay, so let's see where your passion's at. I can see, you have this feeling that you are going, you ask about a life partner, and yes, that is where your passion's at. You are ready for somebody to come into your life. Let's see how things flow. Okay, so yeah, they are saying that you've done a lot of healing. You are going to have somebody coming into your life, but I think that that you're going to have the right person come into your life. The only reason I'm putting a caveat on it is because the first thing they're telling me is you're looking for the kind of guys you're looking for, or the kind of guys you're used to, let me put it that way, kind of have this enabler abuser kind of pattern has been established in your life, and the next one that comes along is going to break that. He's somebody who wants you to stand on your own 2 feet. He's somebody strong. He's somebody who's supportive. But if you're looking for somebody who's going to save you or do for you, the next one that comes into your life is not like that. He's going to be the one who says you can do for yourself, and he's going to be the one to cheer you on. But he's also going to be extremely honest and maybe a bit blunt. but the next one that comes in your life definitely won't lie to you. And it's saying between a 5 and a 7. And my guess is that's between 5 and 7 months. Because if we look at 7 months, that puts us into March. And March really is a kind of chariot kind of month where things are thawing and starting to move forward fast. So you ask for timing, I'd say March. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Remember to like this video and remember to tell your friends about it.
Our next question comes from Lucid Dreams.
Oh, hi, Lucid Dreams. It's nice to see you.
Is Stephanie trying to cause harm to my child?
I think she's trying to cause harm to you, but let's see. Oops. Boy, they are just jumping out. Okay, yeah, she's trying to cause harm to you. But you're right, she is kind of doing it through your child. So it's not her goal, it's just the tool that she's using to hurt you. So whatever your issue is with Stephanie, you need to face her head on. Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
Well, it was. I mean, when the cards start flying out of the deck, what else am I supposed to do? Right? And I wanted to talk about something. I wanted to
what
talk
are we talking about?
Tarot Camp.
Woo!
Woo! Yes, we will be hosting on September 17th. We'll be hosting an all-day tarot camp. And this is something that's going to be good for the novice and the experienced alike. And plus that, lunch is included. I'm basing this on my years of experience with the tarot, my 50-year relationship with the tarot, decades of teaching, and my ongoing psychic journey. And I'm going to share that with you. The class size is small. The camp size is small because I want to be able to give everybody individual attention. So make sure you visit SallyDiane.com and go to the classes portion of the website to get all the details, including the list of decks and the class itinerary, and also your link to Eventbrite to buy your ticket for the tarot camp. Okay.
And when is that again?
That is September 17th, and it does start at 8:30 in the morning, which is early for me, folks, but I'll get up early for you every day. So I also want to thank our friend Chris from Divine Oracle Readings. He had gone up north, and look at what he got me. Can they see this?
Oh, yes.
It's a crystal called a pudding stone. And doesn't it look like a slice of fruit cake? And what it is quartzite. Quartzite is sort of the mortar of the stone. And of course, quartz has got a lot of energy to it. And so it energizes all these pieces of jasper within it. And this is a St. Joseph Island or Drummond Island pudding cake. There are a number of varieties, and it has the black and the red jasper in it. It's very good for balancing chakras because you just have the grounding and the energizing of the jasper, and it all comes together with quartzite. Plus that, it's a beautiful stone. So thank you so much, Chris, for that. Okay. So what's our next question?
Callistica.
Hello, Callistica.
Is wanting to move back to the West Coast and find work there.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, let's see about that.
Okay. So, oops. Okay. So, and I've kind of lost the track of where I am here. That's Callistica, and she wants to know what?
About the West Coast.
Oh, about the West Coast.
Moving there, getting a job out there.
Getting a Beach Boys song in my head. Okay. Going to the West Coast. And I know I've said that I'm going to change decks. After this, I'm going to change decks. Seriously. Okay, so this is a good thing for you. This is a good thing. There's going to be a lot of different things you can do out there. It just, when you look at this card, you see all the different occupations there. And so, yeah, I would say that the West Coast is going to like you. um, you have to be careful about budgeting money because the time around when you are supposed to move, money is going to be a little scarce. So make sure that you save up. Okay, be a little cheap, be frugal right now, so you'll have it when you need it. And then, last but not least, yes, 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 it is going to be good for you. And the star appears is the final say here. And of course, when the star appears, it says it's going to be everything that you hope for. So good luck, good vibrations there. Okay.
Okay, and our next question is from Ginger.
Hi,
Hi,
Ginger.
Ginger. Ginger wants to know about her finances for the next 6 months.
Okay.
Can she afford the avocado upgrade?
Ooh. So changing up cards, like I said I would. Okay. So. All right. So Ginger wants to know about the upgrade.
Her finances.
Her finances.
So he's
Well,
got
you
me
said the
today.
avocado upgrade, and I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember the reference there, because all I can think of is 70s appliances.
Oh, no. It's, would you like some avocado? Add some avocado to that,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add-ons.
Add-ons. Okay, so let's see how the finances are going for Ginger. Oh, okay, so this card came out first while I was shuffling, and that Nine of Swords. It doesn't talk about anything bad happening necessarily, just about this worry. And you have to be careful with finances because nothing chases money away faster than money worry. So you can't let yourself get to this spot. Okay, that's not good. So let's see what else the cards have to say. And I'm just going to turn that one over because it already had it say. Good. It starts out that says that either you already have an opportunity that you're contemplating, or one's coming your way pretty soon, and this is a good thing. This will be a bit of a weight off your shoulders. So opportunity is coming your way, and that feels like a good thing for finances because they keep showing you the little leaves, Okay, you may have to walk away from something you're used to in order to get something better financially. And when you get this idea of a new opportunity right next to that idea of turning your back on the tried and true and going with something new, that feels good too. So I'm wondering if maybe where you're at, you might be stagnating a little bit just because embracing the new seems to work so well for you and your finances. Basically, what this card tells me is that as soon as you let go of whatever situation it is that you think is benefiting you but isn't, and take a new opportunity, you will find an improvement in your life within 2 phases of the moon. Yeah. And again, 2 phases of the moon. So yeah, whatever you're doing financially right now, you're going to have to leave that in the rearview mirror and embrace a new opportunity, because you need to take a bit of a new path. And as soon as you do that, things brighten up real fast for you, and you've got healing there. This is an indication of the caduceus, which is sort of the medical symbol of healing. And of course, you have partnerships and potential happiness. And the idea of this card is turning your back on gold toward happiness. So that's your path. You need to take a little bit of a chance, and it will pay off richly. Okay, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you. I was watching, I like to watch some of the other YouTubers, the YouTubers that do the same thing I do. And one of them was Joyce All Knowing Tarot. And she was talking today about how, how much she appreciated everybody. And I think we're in very similar positions where, maybe I don't have as many subscribers or viewers as some of the big guys in the field, like the Ellie Down Unders or the Sheila Celtic Tarot or any of those. But I'm here every Sunday night, and I look at the chat, and it's just like I see old friends there every week, and that's why I look so forward to seeing you guys. And I think that I think I'd like to know, who do you guys watch? I mean, I know you guys watch me, and of course you should. You should like and subscribe as well. But who else? Put it in the chat. I'd be interested to know. Okay, so anyhow,
Our next question.
Pick
3.
Pick 3?
Yep.
All right.
Pick 3. Okay, folks, this is where Sally draws 3 cards. You pick one ahead of time, and that will be your reading for the week.
That way everybody can get a reading. So, card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So, look at the cards carefully. Did you pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? If you pick card number 1, you have the Hermit, but it's the Hermit reverse. And the Hermit is it's about that person who stands alone, and that person who accomplishes alone. And this week, that just isn't you. Remember, no man is an island. And this week, if you want to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, you need to take the time to reach out for help. Even if you're used to doing things alone, reach out for help this week. Okay. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card for this week is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune favorably aspected. And one of the things that the Wheel of Fortune says is a fly on the top eventually, the fly on the bottom eventually becomes a fly on the top. And when it's the right side up like this, it's kind of saying things are turning in your favor this week. So since you've got a little bit of extra luck this week, push your luck. Okay. And last but not least, did you pick card number 3? Okay, so if you pick card number 3, you have got the 10 of Swords. And as you can see, that's not, it's not a pleasant card, not at all. You got this guy with 10 swords in his back. But you got to think, that's a bit of overkill. So what that tells me is some old drama that's already been hashed out is going to come back into your life. Sometimes family or the close circle, there's some people that just can't let stuff go. And that's what you're going to be dealing with this week. So might be a good week to ghost some of the more negative people in your life, so you don't have to listen to it. Sorry to sound uncaring.
Casper who?
Casper who? That's right, Casper who.
Are you ready for another question?
Sure.
Brother Cree Chris wants to know how his week will be.
Okay. Well, which card did you choose, Brother Cree Chris? Anyhow.
That's very true.
That's very true. Gotcha. Anyhow, let's do a northeast southwest for his week. Although I think, other than I think he tends to get the little bit of grout. He tends to get not grout but gout. It feels like you're going to have a little ankle flare up because I'm just feeling something in my feet. Yeah. So try not to irritate anything this week. Okay, so as you're coming into this week, though, people are seeing the good side of you. You show up as being the Knight of Cups, the Prince Lancelot, the one with the good heart that people can rely on. So there's that. Okay, and here's your warning. I told you, watch out for your feet, and be careful that you don't overexert yourself. And here you've got this Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is focused on what's right ahead of him to do, and he doesn't always look at where he's going. Sometimes that visor's down. So no running with scissors this week. No running with scissors this week. No running with scissors this week. Okay, and let's see how the week ends up. Okay, so you got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you've got 3 knights. Boom, boom, boom. So it looks like it's going to be an active week. It looks like it's going to be a very active week, especially when you get this warning about injuring yourself by doing something carelessly. So be careful. You wouldn't if it was unavoidable, you wouldn't be warned about it. This feels avoidable, okay? But it does say that you can get ahead a bit this week, and you might even be able to secure a new opportunity. But as far as your physical self, don't run with scissors.
Don't run with scissors.
Yeah, it's just a phrase saying
Yeah,
be
well,
careful where you're going.
I know.
Don't go too fast. Don't be clumsy.
They only ever gave me safety scissors. Would never let me play with a pocket knife, which is with good reasons, because I got my first one and got cut within 30 minutes.
I'm surprised it was you and not your brother.
Oh no, it's
That was years later.
Oh no,
with the bow and arrow.
I was the kid that played with the knives.
I can see that.
Yeah, I got yelled at by some people going, "Don't throw that knife at that tree anymore." Well, what was left of it anyway.
All right.
When I was young.
Whoops. Oh, I lost my
Oh
crown.
no. After all that hair brushing I did.
After all that hair brushing. But you know what? That crown is a bit heavy. Oh my goodness.
All
Okay,
right.
so
You got a hairband here somewhere.
yeah, it's on the floor. I'll put it back on. No, I didn't. It's a lot of bother, folks, but heavy as the head that wears a crown. Is that how it goes?
I wouldn't know. I'm not the queen. Can we get back to it?
Yes.
Our next question is from Sulef. Will the work I did in Adrar give good results?
Okay.
Lulu, we don't do general readings anymore. Please ask a specific question. We just haven't got time for all of those general readings. You're only here for an hour.
Okay, so yes, it will go very well. The rotten thing is they won't tell you. You know, they're always, they're fine to tell you when something goes wrong, but as far as telling you when something goes right, no, the work's going to go very well. The end result is going to be exactly what you think it should be. But I really think that you should have gotten more kudos for it. That's just my opinion. But
Okay.
Good on you.
All right. Well, yeah, good on you. Your work will do what you wanted it to. Next, we have S, who wants to get married
Why?
soon. So, whatever.
I'm going to do a northeast, south, west on US.
I'm going to say there's no such thing as soon on the calendar.
Yeah, well, usually when somebody wants to rush into commitment, there's something a little bit more underlying.
Yeah, well,
That, yeah.
escape from something else.
Yes. Or a belief, because the first thing you get in that grounding is that belief that once I get married, then the world will be mine and I will have everything I want from life. And it kind of undermines yourself because the Queen of Wands shows reverse. And the Queen of Wands is a powerful, confident queen. And it's just that idea that cards are sort of saying that whatever you want in life, you should go for it yourself and let marriage happen when it will. Don't view marriage as a solution to a problem. So, around your passion. Well, then there's that. She very much wants a child, which, yeah, I can see that part of it. All right. You've got some very powerful cards here. The only thing that works against you is your lack of confidence. So focusing on yourself, have a lot of confidence in yourself as far as will you meet somebody? The answer is yes. And I'm getting a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1. So I think we're looking within a year. This time next year, you will be either married or planning a wedding. Okay. So, good on you. Be more confident in yourself.
All right, let me see where I can find this. I've been reading all the chat here, folks. There's a lot of you here tonight. You might have to go late.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can go late. You know, what bothers me is when I hit about the 1 hour time slot, I start to get a sore jaw. That's when I start frowning and clenching my teeth because my jaw gets sore from all the talking that I do.
You're out of practice.
You guys are worth it. Yeah,
you used to do readings for 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day when I did the psychic fairs, and now I've had 2 guests. We've had 2 or 3 guests. No, well, we had Pam, but she was a guest host. But we've had Richard and we've had Lynn on the show.
Carrie.
And we've had Carrie. Yes. Now, I never did psychic fairs with Carrie. I actually haven't met her in person. Really looking forward to doing another collaboration with her. And again, tell me who you listen to. Maybe I'll contact them and see if we can do a collaboration. Carrie was willing.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
But Richard and Lynn, we all did the psychic fairs together.
Yeah.
Remember Richard getting carried out by his Uncle Kim because he was so tired he could barely stand up?
No, I don't think I was there for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't be there for all of them. I was going to college.
Yeah. That's where I met him. It's at a psychic fair.
Not college.
Not college. He played euchre a lot in college.
It's one of my favorite card games. What can I say?
I can't. Well, I played a lot of pinball in college.
Oh yeah, pinball, pool, euchre cards. I'll hand back the game controller any day and give me a pool stick.
Okay, so.
Yes, I know they're called cues.
Okay, so where are we right now?
All right. Well, Joanne wants the reading about her current landlord.
Yikes. Okay, Joanne's landlord. You know what?
Why don't we give her a reading on her next landlord instead?
I think that there's a lot to be processed there. So I'm just going to grab
the
runes it is.
Plug your ears, folks. This gets loud.
Okay, cover your ears, everybody. All right, so it's weird. What was the question about her landlord?
Yeah, she wants a reading on her landlord.
Does he have a bit of a crush on you, maybe? And I just say that I know that's what.
Well, that's of course the feeling is mutual. Then yay!
Yeah, if the feeling's mutual, yay! But it feels like
put up security cameras.
Yeah. It's got such a Norman Bates feel. It's got such a Norman Bates feel around it. I hope I'm wrong, but it's like around the love you've got the ancestors and family and the farm, and it's like, yeah, I'm not sure this is a good thing, and I'm not feeling quite right about it, especially when the next Well, the next row of them, the two that they show me is Nothus, which means prepare for the needs of the future. So that's kind of like it might be time for you to start looking for a place to, a different place, and that's right next to the rune of the hunter. So it's the rune of the hunter, prepare for the needs of the future. Yeah, it's not time for you to start looking for another place to live. And if you have a crush on your landlord, fine. But I'm telling you, I got a real creepazoid feeling there. I did. And I'm sorry if he's a nice guy and I'm
You're
and
not the
trash
only
talking
one.
him. Yeah, but I'm not the only one. Yeah. Yeah, this is a time for you this is a time for you to look for something new. They say that you can find something that you like by before summer's up. Before summer's up. Before Thanksgiving, right there. Okay, so that's what I'm getting around your landlord.
Now, for anybody who's wondering, those are Viking runes that Sally reads with. She makes them herself. She also does classes where she teaches you about the runes while you're making your own set. We've got a whole bunch of sets to sell eventually.
I know I'm having a hard time letting go of them, folks. They're all good to go except the bags aren't made. And after the bags aren't made, which they're all cut, but I'm kind of procrastinating at doing the bags, and I'm procrastinating at sending the booklets, which are all good to go out to be printed. So I'm just not quite ready to let go of them. Maybe for Christmas.
Okay, well, our next question comes from Hope Martinez.
I hope.
Will I get an apartment soon?
Hope in an apartment soon. Interesting. What it starts off is one of the bonus cards, and this is a scene from a musical. Actually, it's a scene from the musical Scrooge, and then the idea behind this card is childhood memories. Having a positive impact on the now. But this is reversed. So this is saying, hey, whatever it is, whatever situation you're thinking about going back to, don't live in the past. Okay. There is a lot of competition for apartments, but it feels like if you get out there and you look and you compete, you can find something within 5 weeks. Yeah, you can find something within 5 weeks and be moving within 7. So I hope that's a good timing for you. Okay.
Okay, let me find my spot here again. Wow.
Anybody who would like to have an in-person reading with me, just call the spa near the tracks.
I'm put
here.
that up there. There we go.
Spa near the tracks, right in Stratford, Ontario. That's where I am. And the number is 519-272-1293. And I do have quite a few appointments coming up. I've just opened up several days in August. So if you want to see me during the summer, just give them a call and make an appointment. If you can't come to Stratford, we'll then arrange for a reading online. Just send me an email to the queenofoogaboga@gmail.com and we'll set up an online reading for you. Okay, and so who's next?
Next, we have Anna Cadillac, who's looking for her right partner, and she's hoping to make that happen this year. What month? And month 13.
Okay. And he might not be that far off, Anna. Okay. Anna Cadillac. I love Cadillacs. Okay. So.
Get rid of this spa thing here.
Well, you may not be that far off. You may not be that far off as far as saying the 13th month. I know you said this year, but they're giving me between 7 and 9 months. And they're also saying that, you can't.
We can't sing the song without getting copyright strikes.
Yeah, okay.
But you can't rush love.
Well, yes, that and plus that you're doing a lot of looking in the rear view mirror. You're doing a lot of looking back and saying, "Oh, I used to have the world. If only I could have that again, or I could find something else." You're looking for what you had before. And what the cards are telling me is you need to be open to something new and different. And they are assuring you that you could be very happy with something new and different. But you need to quit measuring everybody by the old yardstick. Keep in mind, if the old one was so great, it wouldn't be the old one anymore. You would be the old one. Okay, your ex is your ex is your ex, and it doesn't matter how many times you look back. It's still the same problems always. So quit looking in the rearview mirror. Start kind of expecting something different, expecting something new, but you ask for timing, and the cards are giving you between 7 to 9 months. So I don't think it's going to be this year, girl. But thank you for watching. I hope you'll like this video anyway, and subscribe, and come back next week.
All right, Tavon Bannister. We take the questions in sequence. You don't need to write them out 3 times. And please add a question mark when you do. Next we have, let's see, I keep getting lost because there's so many questions. Maya. Maya's looking for love.
All right, so 3 cards. Ooh. Okay, so there's this idea of having to make up your mind. So, it's feast or famine. You ask what's coming in love, you've got 2. Because the universe is going to send 2 perfectly good mates and make you choose between them. Yeah. but know that you should choose quickly, because as soon as you're torn between 2 lovers here, the next thing that happens is pregnancy. So yeah, there's that.
Okay, now next, Tevin.
Hi, Kit.
Wants to move to Pennsylvania and get a girlfriend.
You want to move to Pennsylvania and get a girlfriend?
Yes.
Back in the Poconos? All right, so.
Poking something anyway.
I got in a really bad car accident back in the Poconos one time.
Huh?
Crashed into the guardrail. Wow, it was really slick too.
How much damage was there to the car versus the guardrail?
The car just had a broken tail light. Of course, somebody who was sleeping in the front seat woke up and screamed, "We're all gonna die."
Which sibling was that? Oh. Oh. He who shall not be named.
He who shall not be named.
Except in lawsuits.
Okay. So okay.
Kevin still wants to move to Pennsylvania, still wants to get a girlfriend.
Okay, so.
That's Tevin with a T.
Yes. Always keep a rhodonite in your pocket. Not a rhodochrosite, a rhodonite.
That's a stone.
Yes. Oh, I can see why you're moving somewhere else, because it hasn't gone so well for you here. Yikes. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. So the cards do acknowledge you're a really nice guy. and you have been burnt by love, and you might not be willing to, some girls make you compete for them, and that's the kind of girl that hurt you before. So you might not want to compete, for a girl's attention, but you still need to put yourself out there. So moving to Pennsylvania is fine. And I do see you moving forward there, and moving there with the idea that you are going to find a significant other is a really good thing to do. But show your good side. You've got there's so much good to you, and you kind of have to leave the toxin and the worry and the mistrust behind you, and that's going to be the hardest part, is just leaving that behind you so you can be open to new love. So all negativity, when you cross over into Pennsylvania, see that the negativity can't cross Pennsylvania state line, and you have to leave it in Ohio or New York or wherever you're coming from. Okay.
Okay, let me find the spot again. It's almost 10 o'clock, and we have a ton of questions to get to.
Oh, okay. And my jaw isn't sore, so I can...
So maybe we'll do 3 card spreads?
Sure.
Along those lines?
Sure. Jessica
Looking for her ex to come back, or maybe not come back. Maybe she's worried. I'm not quite sure, but is he coming back into her life?
Oh, my goodness. There's always a reason why an ex is an ex. If it didn't work out the first time, man, don't even waste your time on the second.
No, it might not be. It might just be, some other way to get back into her life. That's not get back into her life.
Interesting. It's interesting that, that she's contemplating all the possibilities in the world, but she's not giving herself enough credit. So Jessica, it's kind of like what they're saying is, if you want to attract your ex, that's always a possibility. It's easy enough to bring him back into your life. But they're asking, why would you want to? Why would you want to? Don't do anything to attract this guy. But he won't come into your life without an invitation. So be careful not to send one. And trust me when I say don't send one. It feels like he undermines your confidence in yourself and actually undermines your ability to succeed in life. Okay, so remember, we're in subscribers only mode, so anybody out there that wants to ask a question, you do have to subscribe to the channel before we can answer your question.
And if we don't get to your question this week, send us an email. The email address is on the ticker at the top of the screen. If you can't read it, it's queenofoogaboga@gmail.com. And our next question is from Sophie, who's looking for her soulmate.
When will I marry my soulmate? Okay.
A soulmate's overrated.
It really is. Because, you're still responsible for your own life and the direction of your life. Although I will say that having the right partner in your life can certainly sweeten things. It's not pretty 100% of the time, but you always work together. That's the idea. That's what makes relationships good, is they're working together. So, Sophie.
There's a tricky thing that happens there, though, is that you're always wondering if the person you're with is your soulmate. You're never really going to accept that person because, maybe somebody else is my soulmate.
Yeah, that's the problem with thinking in terms of soulmate.
Love the one you're with?
Yeah. Because a successful relationship, my dad used to say that you never know whether the relationship's successful until the day one of you dies, because a successful relationship is until death do us part. So you really have to...
It's a really old-fashioned view of that, but okay.
Well, I'm an old-fashioned kind of gal.
And your dad even older.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, you're the second youngest of the fittest.
Yes. Okay, so anyhow, Sophie and...
Soulmate.
The soulmate. Sophie.
Hey, folks, tell your friends
It does
about
get a little
us.
complicated with her for some reason. Okay, let's see. Yes. Yeah, world, marriage. Okay, so it says 2 to 5 years, and it does say that the whole situation is going to be everything you thought it was, but there's that reminder of what it's like after the marriage. We live up to the wedding day, but there's a whole lot of years after the wedding day. Okay, so yes, you do get to the altar. What happens after that is up to you.
Hey, let's find my spot again. There's so many people here. I keep losing it.
Okay. Oh yeah, it jumps around.
Sunny Truth. Looking for a romantic partner. Is it going to be the next? No, hang on. Let me read that. I wonder, is the person I have in mind going to be my next romantic partner, or is it going to be someone new?
Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of competition. I wonder if I wonder if it's going to be one of his friends or something like that, because it starts out with that boyish competition. There's a 5, so we're giving the fives, giving the fives. Yeah. Okay. So was that when am I going to find my soulmate, or am I going to find my soulmate? Because are you going to find your soulmate? Yes.
That wasn't a soulmate question.
What was the question? It was about getting married?
No, no, no. She's thinking of somebody and she wants to know if that's going to be the next
Oh,
romantic
yeah,
partner
yeah.
or somebody she's not thinking of.
Yeah, okay. So, no, it's not him, but it does seem to be somebody attached to him, because it starts out with the boys competing, but that leads to the altar, and you get a bit of timing there. It is by May. So, whoever you're thinking of, befriend him and know that it's one of his friends that's the right one for you. So don't get too serious about him. Just make him introduce you to his friends.
All right, Sarah wants to know whether she's moving to Riyadh or Dubai.
Okay. So, where is Sarah moving? Move for Sarah. And I am not familiar with either one of these cities, so I'll just tell you the feeling that I get from the city, and you should know which one it is. Okay, so this is not going to be some place where you've been in your childhood, because the first hint that it gives me is that this is not the place of your childhood. It shows me childhood reversed. So this is not your childhood home. Huh. And I said that you'd know. I'm pretty sure I know here where it talks about the money giants. So that's what I'm getting from this card, and that speaks to Dubai. Yeah, yeah, and the money, 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 and then everybody thinks, and I think of Dubai as being a city that's all about money and extravagance, and here we got money and extravagance. So the hint that they give me is that it's not the city you grew up in, but then it's this city that's just all about money, and it is a very good opportunity for you. So I think I'm looking at Dubai.
Okay, well, that was for Sarah. Next, we have, treasure chest. Will treasure chest be successful with acting this year?
Oh, that's an exciting occupation. Competitive, not always the easiest, but let's see. Acting, acting, acting. Okay. There's a competition. Yeah. Yeah, the fall's lucky for you. So I would say yes. Yes. And did he ask for timing?
No.
No. It just you've got it's saying that you know, the thing with the chariot is getting a handle on your emotions, but that's very much what you do with acting. You know, where you steer your emotions in the right direction to fit the character or fit the scene. And so overall, you're headed in the right direction. You've probably made some good connections and good impressions. So you're well set to, you know, there is a competitive situation coming ahead of you, but luck is on your side. So I would say yes. Yes, you will do well with acting. Think you're in the right spot in the right time. The right spot at the right time. There we go.
Hey,
Okay.
It's 5 after 10. Sally, you're going to have to let me know when you like wrapping it up.
Yes.
Next, we have Sophia, who's wanting to know whether she's going to have any more children. Maybe one more?
Maybe one more. Okay. Sophia and children. Sophia and children. Okay, so I think that there might be a miscarriage here because it says that there was one left out in the cold. Yes. Yes. Yes, you will take good care of yourself because it looks like it. You need to take good enough care of yourself so that you can make it to the 8th month. So this might be one that's born early. Okay, but you asked if you have another child? Yes. Okay. And if anybody wants to see me in person, or better yet, if anybody wants to do an online reading or a phone reading, send me an email at thequeenofoogaboga@gmail.com and we'll set something up. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I'm here for you. Okay, so who's
And if
next?
you'd like a reading in person, call the number on your screen, 519-272-1293. Next, we have a DT. Why did he marry someone else without closure?
Because he's a coward.
Okay, well, moving on to
Sorry,
Rudy.
sometimes my guides are a little bit blunt. Okay, hi Trudy.
Well, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Trudy, will I live near water?
Oh, it's so nice to live near water. Such good energies. Okay, Trudy.
Such high humidity.
Okay, so. And bass.
Bats?
Bass. B-A-S-S.
Oh, bass.
Okay, so what the cards are telling me is yes, you will have an opportunity to, but you really need to consider the work involved here because it looks like it's pretty heavy load, and you may, it's saying that your angels are going to offer you a place near water, but you're being warned that the responsibilities attached to it might not be something you want to do, but something's being offered to you that you are taking. Okay, so I hope that answered your question.
Yeah. Next, we have Arcana,
Hi, Arcana.
who wants to know whether their spirit guides approve of her career choice, or whether there should be another path.
Using the word approve is kind of
Oh, not really approve. What are they thinking about that?
Yeah.
So are they, like, yeah, fine, do that if you want, or is it, no, you're definitely not doing that.
well. Let's see.
See what the cards say.
Let's see what the spirit has to say about you. It seems like they actually helped you find this job course, this course of action. And even though this is reversed, you've got one archangel, two archangels. All you need is judgment, and you've got the third. No, but you do have the country woman. So you're your guides are actually approving of this. They are saying that it's going to take you a while to get settled in, but this is something that you can do for years. And you have the blessing of Michael and Raphael. Okay. So yes, you've done a good thing. Your guides are on your side. They'll help you.
Okay, next we have Posh Tosh, who wants to know about his career, or her career. Sorry, folks. Still getting the hang of the day.
Okay. So Posh Tosh with a career question.
Anything.
Okay, so let's do northeast southwest. I know you said 3 cards, but let's give him 4, just so you get the directionality. And I like to do this to spread this way because it kind of lets me see, where your grounding is, what has happened to bring you to where you're at, where your passions are, and where you're headed. So we look at the north, where your grounding is, and you do have the Ace of Cups. So you are looking. So he is looking for a new career, right?
The question is anything for my career. It's not any more specific
Okay,
than that.
so there is, like right at your grounding, there are new opportunities. And my eyes are being drawn by the 5 streams. So it feels like there's lots of opportunities ahead for you. So that's kind of like a smorgasbord. Okay, so the messages that have come your way. Yeah, you have a lot of opportunities here. You should be looking at some of them very seriously. You're just in such a good spot. You've got your choice. There's really nothing to worry about here. You just need to take the best opportunity that life hands you. And the one thing that the cards are saying is, like when we look here, it's kind of like being shut out and on the outside looking in. And so I'm wondering, the way that the cups are just coming out and going, here, take it. It makes me wonder if maybe you're staying where you're at without looking at the new opportunities out of a sense of loyalty. And with career, loyalty only goes so far. And don't count on a company being loyal to you, even if you are loyal to a company. This is a really good time for you to look at some of the opportunities that are being presented to you, because your guides are saying that there are opportunities being handed to you that you could be very happy with, very happy indeed. And you can find support and you can find friendship there. These are, your career is offering you stuff that feeds your heart, but you're getting that warning, don't stay where you're at. So that's what you're getting career-wise, an abundance of opportunities and a reminder that the door of opportunity only stays open so long. So don't wait until the door shuts just because you're afraid of moving on. Okay, so that's what the cards are telling me about you and opportunity and career.
Next we have Jehoti.
Hello, Jehoti.
Will I marry my soulmate within 2 years?
Boy, everybody's
lonely looking for love, and it's got to be the soulmate. Nothing else will do.
Yeah, but the thing of it is,
you miss everybody else.
Is with a soulmate isn't something that just gets sent to you. It's something that you work on. A relationship is not. It's not like a diamond. It's like a tree. It's something that needs to be fed and nurtured, and is something that you work on your entire life, and it's something that will reward you in your entire life. But to say, okay, there's one and only one, and I want that one, and just be in love forever, well, it's not quite that simple. You still have to feed and nurture. A relationship is a growing living thing and needs to be treated as such. So a soulmate today, if that relationship is neglected, is going to turn into a not soulmate, and somebody that might not be 100% for you. If you feed into the relationship and you both nurture it, it can turn into that. So soulmates aren't given to you, they're created. So let's look, will you find somebody that you can create a soulmate situation with? Somebody that you can bond with and commit to. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3 cards, Jehote. Okay, the page, the Knight of Pentacles, looking out what's there to offer, a heart full of love, a home. You know, you're ready for this. I wonder if you're looking in the wrong places because you're not finding what you're looking for. There's something you're looking for in a woman that's just nobody's quite suiting that bill. It's almost like you want the girl next door, but you want the girl next door that can swear and play pool and still be the girl next door and still be, just still be the girl next door. It's kind of like you're asking is for her to be one and the other all at the same time. Okay, so there's the idea of okay, now I understand. So it is saying that you are looking, you are playing the field. It is saying that you have to go through 3 more uncomfortable dates before you find the one. So it's going to take 4 dates with 4 different women before you find the right one for you. And if the first date doesn't go well, be kind and tell them, okay, this isn't working out for me. We should both move on. Okay, but it is possible you can do this.
All right. Are you ready for another question, or how are you feeling?
Oh, it's starting to get to me. I'm starting to wear out a little bit.
Okay. Well, our next question is from Magmala. When will I start earning good amount of money?
Okay, so you have the Emperor, and the Emperor, and let me just look at the other cards because I think I'm getting 4 there. Okay, so there is you have the Emperor and you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you're looking at this guy right here, and you're saying, I want to earn the big bucks, and I know that I have to work hard to earn the big bucks, so I'm going to look for a lot of more responsibilities. Oh boy, do you have that wrong. The one who rules is the one who knows the regulations the best. And I've said that more than once. It's time you want to know when you're going to earn big money. It says within 4 years, but remember, it's not taking on new responsibilities. It's not carrying a bigger load. It's working smarter and knowing the rules better. You must be working for something. You must be working for something in the government or structured like the government will. But you don't have time to take on a bunch of extra jobs just because people will say, here, you do take on this responsibility to prove that you're worth more money, then we'll give you more money. That's somebody foisting their work onto you. Learn the regulations, learn the company. Knowledge is power, and knowledge will get you ahead faster than hard work.
Hey, Phoenix Rising, regarding your new YouTube channel, if you do get it started off the ground. Congratulations if you do. Good luck with that. Don't wait to start it. There's no sense in waiting. Just do it, because it's going to be rough at the start regardless of how much planning you do. I guarantee you're going to think, oh, this is going to work, and that's going to work, and the other's going to work, and you're going to go, none of that worked. So you only get out of the YouTube channel what you put into it. And all the other YouTubers that do the channels that give you advice on how to have a good channel will tell you the exact same thing. And if you want to know how successful somebody's channels are, just look at how much content they put out on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, but also the type of content. Like the kids say, I'm going to give them videos that they want.
That's right. That's right.
Lulu is looking to change jobs before September.
Well, you're still in a good position to do it. Pretty much, well, anybody that wants to change jobs, the sooner the better, because with when it comes to jobs, the seller's market doesn't last too long. And we've got a seller's market right now. Anybody who wants a job can find a job right now. They are so plentiful.
1 million job openings in Canada.
Yep, just get out there and play the game. Play the game, glad hand, charm people, show them your smiling face, and compete. Charm and compete, charm and compete, and you can manifest something within a month. It's all about manifestation here. Okay, so one more before we go.
Okay, well, this is a heavy one. Sad truth. A's current feelings for me. They cheat me, or his parents forced him to marry.
Okay, so what you need is a really good bullshit detector. And I'm putting the cards out. Yeah, he cheated on you and blamed his parents. Look at that. That's that kind of schadenfreude. He's a guy that wants to have his cake and eat it too. He plays both sides against the middle. That Five of Swords is not a nice card. No, he cheated on you and he lied to you. Don't take him back. Don't take him back. Don't be a side piece, because he is going to come to you with an offer. No, 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 and no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't take him back. Don't let him sweet talk you. Don't listen to a word he has to say. Put your fingers in your ears and go la 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 la. Do not listen to this guy. Yes, he lied to you, and he blamed his parents.
Okay, well, folks, that was the last reading of the night. You wore Sally out. I do apologize for all of you that are waiting to have your questions answered. If you want your question answered, feel free to send us an email, queenofoogaboga@gmail.com. And if you want a reading in person, call the number 519-272-1293. Those readings in person do happen in Stratford, Ontario, Canada. Any closing words? You are done.
Oh, I am so done. I am so done. Oh, my goodness.
We are here every Sunday night at 9. We usually go till 10 o'clock. Today we went quite a bit late because there's so many of you. I want to thank all of you for coming out. And do share the videos. Tell your friends about us. And if we can get Sally's stamina up, we might go another 20 minutes next time.
Yes, well, I'm doing my exercises, taking my vitamins. So let's hope that next week I have a little bit more energy. But thank you, everyone, for coming and being with us. It's always my favorite hour of the week, right here with you. See you all next week.